call center. So for example, here you could see Tenfold widget right on the screen. Sometimes it's necessary for us to make, let's say, some kind of Tenfold metrics, right, which is available across, let's say, our agent and our teams. So for example, on the Tenfold dashboard, what we could see is based on the company level. We could see the number of total calls, number of inbound calls, and bound counts, total time, and here based on the call graph, what we could do is we could filter it based on the talk time, number of calls, based on the users, hours of the day, group of users. We could make it full screen if it's necessary for us to, for example, put in the office some kind of let's say monitor where we could check everything related to Tenfold. For example, if from there we would like to check what is our working hour overload, how it's look like, and all the stuff, we could do it right from here, and it's let's say pretty useful. And even if you would like to check it based on some users, you could check it right from there. But sometimes when all our agents are actually working in Salesforce, it's good for us to have that kind of analytic directly in Salesforce. To do so, we have in the Tenfold documentation the following steps that allowing us to actually prepare dashboards that will allow us to see what is like analogs of that dashboard that I just showed it to you on the Tenfold side, but on the Salesforce side. And this specific dashboard will look like by the following way. So you will be able to see a number of outbound calls by users, number of inbound calls based on the user. You could see number of connected calls, like what number of calls do you have per hour, and all this beautiful stuff in Salesforce. And it's pretty, let's say, easy for us to set up. All what we need to do is, as you could see here, all provide instructions are provided. Like for example, we should create it based on the report type, task, and events. Like what should we show, like all activities, what should be date, what we should exactly show, what should be the subject, and all the stuff. So for us to build this kind of stuff, it's not, let's say, a big deal, because all instructions are actually described and provided in a good way here. So I will attach this document for you, and you could see all of this good stuff are available here. But let's say a plus will be for you to be able to see the same dashboard in Salesforce, not just create your custom one. So what we could do is we could actually display this tab from Tenfold on the Salesforce site, and it could be done via web tab. And all what we need to do is we need to create web tab, push here the following link. So as you could see here in the URL parameters, we have all of this chart, we have this internal, we have this talk time and all this stuff, and we just need to save this tab. And what it will do, it will create for us in Salesforce tab that will actually, let's say, render the following page, and it will be available directly in Salesforce. But important note here that when you will try to open the page, you will be authorized to actually see that kind of dashboard only when you are authorized on the Tenfold. So if you will not be authorized, it will require you to put your credentials, and you will be able to do it directly from Salesforce, so it's not a problem. So there are actually two ways for you to get analytics for the Tenfold call center on the Salesforce, because everything is tracked based on the activity object, and it's let's say not a problem for us to create it.